Hello, 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 hello. This is Tiffany with Healthy Passions. If you do not know me, let me briefly introduce myself. I am a certified personal trainer, certified wellness coach, certified energy healer by birth. I am an oracle prophetess and a natural healer. Today we're going to go with Herbal Fridays with Healthy Passion because I hadn't did it in a while. I took a little break because I had to study some new information that the Most High had me studying throughout the week. So we skipped it for a little while and now we are back. We're going to start with couch grass. Couch grass, okay? So, as I said before, I am not a doctor. So, what I do with these Herbal Friday videos is just introduce a little bit of information about an herb or a plant and or seed or anything like that, just to introduce the information to you, to give you just enough to get curious, to study and do your own research and see if that's something that you want to incorporate into your diet or your health regimen. Also, I also always recommend, especially if you have health issues, to work with your doctors as well as your nutritionist to make sure that this type of herb or whatever herb you choose will work well with you, to make sure that it doesn't interfere with any of your medications that you currently take or any of your medical conditions that you currently have. So work with your doctors and your nutritionist to see if these herbs that you're choosing to read about or study up on will work with you safely and effectively. All right, so let's start with couch grass. Couch grass is often considered a simple weed and a nuisance. However, it has a list of medical properties that can't be ignored. It's also called dog grass, witch grass, quack grass, and twitch grass. It grows up to 3 feet tall and is part of the Poaceae family. All right, edible use. The edible use is the grain has food value as fodder for animals, and I am told that the root is sometimes eaten when food is scarce. I've never tried it. The roots can be also be found. The roots can also be ground and roasted to make a coffee substitute. So those are some of the edible uses. Medical uses. Use the rim. I cannot pronounce this, so I'm going to try the rhizomes. RHIZ as in zebra. OM as in Matthew. ES of this plant to make a tincture, infusion, or decoction. All right. So for urinary tract problems, kidney stones, cystitis, gallbladder disease. Couchgrass is effective in treating urinary tract problems, including inflammation, infections, and small and painful urination caused by the muscle spasms of the bladder and urethra. It soothes the mucous membranes and relieves. And relieves the pain. It is a diuretic that increases the production of urine. It also works to solve kidney stones and gravel and treat cystitis and disease of the gallbladder. Try couchgrass in a combination with usna. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So it's U, S, N as in Nancy, E as in Eric, A, and bearberry to treat urinary tract infections. So another use is for a swollen prostate. The herb is effective for treatment of swollen prostate glands, especially from gonorrhea. It is often combined with the small palmetto for this use. It is also combined with saw palmetto for this use. All right, gout. Try couch grass decoction for treating gout. Rheumatoid arthritis. The diuretic properties and anti-inflammatory properties in analgesic properties of couchgrass make it effective in treating rheumatoid arthritis. Jaundice. The anti-inflammatory properties and diuretic properties combined with the benefits to the urinary tract and gallbladder make Couch grass, a good choice for treating jaundice. It helps the body eliminate toxins and allows it to heal. All right, so this is actually a pretty good one. Um, like I said, do your research. Make sure that you know what you're getting into. Talk with your doctor to see if this is something that you can introduce to your diet or as a medical use for its properties. I love you guys. Take care. Really quick, there was one thing I wanted to see. Where was this founded? Give me a moment here. So the flower appears in late June through August. The seeds heads look like a stalk of grain. The roots are elongated, thin, tubular, and whitish in color and yellow ends. It grows aggressively and is capable of crowding in agricultural crops and is often found on the cultivated land. It likes loose and sandy soils and will die out as the soil becomes compacted. Okay, I was trying to see if it was giving us a location of where this usually comes from the most. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But that's a little more information. They're usually coming out through late June through August. So here we are now. They should be coming out because we're in the early part of July. So you can look around for this. Also, too, I would like to say there are a lot of free apps that show where you can take a picture of a plant and it lets you know what plant it is. So it's a plant identifier. I've used it before. It was really awesome. You could take a picture of a leaf or just a plant and it usually lets you know what it is. So I love you guys. Take care. Have a great day.